Good morning everybody, my name is Osa and it's Saturday. We are on Farming Simulator 19 Oakfield farm map and it's first day of late fall and the sun is rising. Okay, we do not have a lot to do today. Been checking up on our growth. These fields germinated, so they are now good with oilseed radish. These two grass fields plus the grass over here is ready to cut. Outside of that, I think we're mostly good. There's some fertilizing contracts we could do, and maybe I will. That's a good one. And what else have we got? Seasons. Sheep need fed, so we'll do that this morning. Now I'm hearing that I need to let the grass run out before they'll actually use the grass in the field, which may be an option for us. We need to fill up the water. I'm not going to worry too much about the cleanliness. Everything has oilseed radish in. I could start planting some winter crops if I felt like it. I don't feel like it. We have grass to cut, so I think first things first, we'll get the Lindner out and go feed the sheep even. So let's raise the bar, take some lights on and go find some hay. Now I am looking at this and saying I don't think there's enough hay for a full year of sheep, but then we still have all this lot, so it may not be as bad as I think it is. So we will see where things go with the food supplies as time passes. Should be about good. Oh, that wasn't entirely good. And I'll have to do this outside. Stab. Okay. Why is that falling over? Do not fall over. Okay. Such is life. So I took a look at migrating over to the farming agency version of this map, and what is the problem here, guys? Whatever. Okay, that's one out. Well, that's fun. I don't know what the deal with these bales is, but hey, good start to the day. Oh, forwards. Stay. Nice. Not nice. Good grief. Am I going to have to do these one at a time? Oh well. Let's do this then. Well, at least the last one fell over right, so these bales are all sorts of messed up. Good grief. Okay, whatever. Let's retract the spikes. See if I can get this all loaded. Well, let's get 3 on if we can. Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay, tip it all the way back, stick the spikes in, and avoid the one on the floor. Didn't think I turned the rear lights on, but okay. Put full beams on the front. So I did try messing with the farming agency version of this map, and a straight transfer is not going to be easy. I tried to do some things and I ended up deleting all of the sell points and silos. The only sell point left was the wool sell point, which kind of good because I do have wool to sell every so often, but that's not entirely what I intended to happen. So what I may end up having to do is kind of do a restart. And obviously the best time for that to happen is beginning of the year, when we're starting out in spring with all the stuff and all the things. I think using the what is it? Developer control kit, or the easy developer controls, I can probably fix all the vehicles. Probably at least one more there. Fix all the vehicles so that they're the state they're in right now on the farm, at least as best as I can manage. I don't know how much the easy development controls actually works with extended crops and what have you. But I did manage, no matter what I did, and I tried it a couple of times, I ended up, all of the sugar beets disappeared, which is sad, because we do have about 500,000 litres of sugar beets, so I don't want to lose that. That's good income, if nothing else. Ow. Okay. That should be sheep happy. Sheep happy. Okay. So I guess for now I will do what I usually do. I'll get the mowers set up. We'll run around with the mowers and then we'll do a baling train with the windrower and the other thing, the baler. Actually, we're going to need this in this configuration down in the bottom field, so let's head off down there. Or the bottom yard. It's not really a field anymore. I forgot to check what the weather is going to be like today as well, so let's do a check on that too. Okay, turn the engine off, lights off, jump out. So, back up to the top, we'll grab one of our big tractors and get the grass cutting implements loaded. We'll get that one. That's 78 hours. How much is on the class 69? Let's go with the class. I was looking at switching this out for the Zerion 3000. But that's going to cost us about, why am I there? 200,000 more money. And I think that's probably a little bit of a waste right now. Okay, bring that in there. And we'll do the repair. Okay. Okay, mowers in here. Now the other thing I may end up having to do is just set up the farming agency map with all my equipment, edit the age of the equipment, and then just go out there, lease a bunch of equipment and get all of the fields planted the way they are today. The buildings are going to be a problem, maybe. I know I've seen 2 people run through a setup, and the one I watched today was really for a game save where the map has been updated and the map author says new game save advised. So just switching everything over to a new game save. What we're trying to do is transfer to an entirely new map, and that's apparently not quite so easy. Let's go forwards, that would be a plan. Because this version of the map is not entirely compatible with the farming agency version of the map. But I don't want to progress this game save too far, because it's going to be much easier to transfer over in the middle of winter than it is when crops are half grown. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge, I think. But as of right now, let's have a look. How long have we got? We have 259 hours played on this map. That's kind of a lot of progress to lose. But I'm reasonably certain we're not going to make any more achievements on this map as we go. I think I can fudge the stats over. It's just the basic information that's a challenge. I can add crop to the... That's the thing. See, I added the crops. On one of the attempts I made, I got the silo crops done across. I got all the equipment across. I even got the bales in the shed all nicely stacked, and the wool that we had left over. What I didn't manage to get was the sugar beets. Now the options there are I can either use this thing, tip to ground, and just select sugar beets, and then basically we had about 500,000 litres of the stuff. That might work. Also, when I came across it, only one, as I said, one of the saves restored almost everything, but instead of being in mid-fall, it was in late autumn. Early winter. So I'm guessing that's to do with the season parameters that are set up for the game. Anyway, I'll see what I can do. Basically, the problem I have is I'm not able to restore field states, and there may be some issues with what is it? There may be some issues with loose materials. So as I said, I can use the easy development tools to fix a lot of problems. Oh, the other worrying thing, of course, is the sheep. Because I would like to keep the sheep state as they are. What I don't need is, oh, all your sheep are gone. And yeah, if I buy 363 sheep, or however many it is we've got, then what that results in is I've got 363 mature female sheep, and so they're all going to be breeding from the get-go. They're all going to be 1 year old, and obviously it would be good to maintain the sheep's maturity as it is now. But yeah, lots of challenges with this. Let's just say it's going to take more prep time than I expected it to. So, but then maybe my expectations were a little bit pie in the sky, since I figured, hey, I'm just moving to the same map. You're not. You're moving to a completely different version of the map. Okay. In other news, we're still looking at about a feet of snow outside, which is why there was no in-person dancing this weekend, or this week. It was actually snowing Thursday night, very slippery, and we did have reports of people who actually went to in-person dance. There were a number of accidents outside the dance school, so yeah, very icy. Not a good thing. What else have we got going on? Having struggles with the fish tank. We've lost, I think I've taken out 3 dead fish, but I'm also missing, I think, another we've taken out 3. I'm missing another 3. And I can't find any dead bodies, and I can't, yeah, so I don't know what's going on there. I'm pretty sure they're not hiding. But on the upside, the chemical balance in the tank is very good. Oh, that reminds me, I need to actually, pH is a little high, but I need to put some neutralizer in the tank today. I need to do that daily for about 3 or 4 days before the tank's balanced again. But the ammonia nitrates and nitrites are all absolutely wonderful, which is good because we had a lot of struggle with our first tank. I think it helps that we have plants, because plants like nitrogen. And I also need to get some snails, because apparently we don't have enough. And I'm thinking of going to maybe sometime this week and get half a dozen more fish. And basically introduce new fish every few weeks, just so as not to completely stress the tank. Need to figure out what sort of fish to get. Basically, social fish that don't eat everybody else in the tank is a good starting point. What else have we got going on? Stairs are complete. We're still waiting for the handrails to be installed, but snow, so our contractor hasn't been out and about quite as much as normal. So I'm not sure whether I should do this progressively. Let's run off, get the baler, bale this field up before we move on to the next one. We could probably do that. I could just cut everything and then bale what I find, bale what happens. We do need some more hay for next year, I think. I'm pretty certain we're going to be short of hay, so if it turns into hay, that's fine. I think financially it's better to make silage, sell that for the digestate, and then buy hay with the proceeds. Do that and do that. Okay, we'll lift that up and let's take a look at the weather, because we didn't yet. Oh, it's going to rain tonight. That's just awesome. Drying potential is fairly good. What I don't want to end up with is a bunch of hay hitting the field just as it starts raining, because hay is damaged by rain or destroyed by rain, whereas grass isn't. Grass just sits there and decays over time. It won't decay until after midnight. It might be the second midnight, I'm not actually sure. So let's run down to the bottom field. I shut the gate? No. Okay, good. Alrighty, let's pull that down again. way too many weeds here. Okay. Come on, turn on. There